Okay, imagine you start a modeling career at age 17 and 2 years later, a little white spot appears on your face. You probably wouldn't think much of it, but what if that spot spread all over your face, threatening your career? That was the plight of my next guest, Breanne, who says for 10 years she had to hide a devastating secret. Take a look.
Awesome. Give me attitude.
I started modeling around 17 years old. I felt modeling would be a long-term profession for me, and I noticed a small white patch underneath my left eye. I thought, hey, maybe it's a zit, it'll go away. When I went to the dermatologist, he said, you have vitiligo, there's really no cure for it. I was completely devastated. I hid the vitiligo from the modeling world by doing my makeup. It can go up to 45 minutes or longer. I felt all of my dreams that I had of being a model just came to a crash because I didn't feel good enough. People ask if I got a really bad sunburn, what's wrong with your face? I don't want to feel this way about myself anymore. I posted a photo of me with no makeup on Instagram. For me, coming clean, it felt like such a big weight off of my shoulders. Now I think my vitiligo makes me beautiful because it's me.
Well, Breanne is joining me along with my very good friend, Dr. Freda Lewis-Hall, Chief Medical Officer of Pfizer. So welcome to both of you. I'm glad you're here. Breanne, what was your reaction to your vitiligo diagnosis?
I was completely shocked, devastated, and I look in the mirror and I thought, why me? Why'd this have to happen to me?
So as you were hiding this under your makeup, how did it affect your relationships? Because you didn't let anybody know, right?
I only told my parents about it. My friends didn't know. I hid it from men in my life. I felt like a phony.
So tell us exactly what this vitiligo is, and do we know what causes this?
So vitiligo is a chronic disorder that basically causes the skin to lose its color. And researchers don't exactly know what causes it, but believe that the body may be attacking and destroying the cells that are responsible for making pigment or color. It can develop anywhere that we have pigment, like our mouth, our nose, our ears, and our eyes. And there is a misconception that this only occurs in people with darker skin, but vitiligo can occur in people of all color skins.
Well, after hiding it for 10 years, you took off your makeup and exposed this vitiligo. Why did you decide to do that?
I was sifting through photos of myself with and without makeup, and I thought, do I want to feel this way for the rest of my life? So I uploaded a photo of myself without any makeup online, and the response was incredible.
So when you were covered with makeup and you knew what was under it, were you feeling like a fraud?
I did. I felt like I had this secret that no one knew about.
What do people need to know about it? Is it contagious?
Thank you for asking that. It is not contagious. It's also not life-threatening, but it is certainly, in many cases, life-altering, and Breanne's story kind of really helps punctuate that for us. I mean, think about it. In many cases, this can lead to low self-esteem, to depression, and sometimes even in social withdrawal or isolation.
Model Winnie Harlow revealed her vitiligo in 2014 as a contestant on America's Next Top Model and appeared in Beyonce videos. Breanne, like Winnie, you're helping really to break the beauty stereotypes, and that's a big part of what you want to do, right?
Yes, I love Winnie Harlow. I think we need more role models in the society for people who love themselves and aren't afraid to be comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah. So what should people do with vitiligo, particularly with regard to managing the situation?
Yeah, to managing the medical condition that vitiligo is. First of all, I'll do the universal precaution right out of the gate. People with vitiligo are particularly sensitive to sunburn. And then people with vitiligo are more prone to things like depression, thyroid disorders, anemia, alopecia, which is kind of the hair falling out, as well as diabetes. So to get into care with a dermatologist that treats vitiligo and will certainly pay attention to your skin, but will pay attention to other things, these are all important.
Yeah. When I was preparing for this, I went to gethealthystayhealthy.com. There's a lot of information there, and people can also sign up for the newsletter and get information sent directly to them,
Directly
right?
to them. And we were careful this go round because we wanted to make sure that we had information on clinical trials,
Right.
That we had information on support groups, since that's so very important in vitiligo, and then also some general information about vitiligo because many people don't really know what they have.
So back when this was all happening, you stopped modeling, right?
I did.
Have you thought about getting back to it?
I've thought about it, yeah.
All right, I want to thank all of my guests today, especially Dr. Freda Lewis-Hall.